everyone, we are back with the 11.9 patch notes. A lot of people suggested I kind of skip through the BS part of it and really just get to the meat of the patch notes. So I'm going to try and speed it along this time and trim the edges a bit. So authors for this are Momcat and Shio Shoujo. I'll just read the opening line because I liked it. Flowers are blooming, birds are chirping, and it's our favorite time of the year, mid-season. So we are officially there, mid-season. First up today we have champions. It is Diana. Base armor growth and health regen reduced. Passive bonus attack speed reduced early. Her base stats, armor growth went from 3.6 to 3.1. Health regen went from 7.5 to 6.5. Her passive, Moon Silver Blade, bonus attack speed went from 20 to 40% based on level to 15 to 40% based on level. Next up we have Dr. Mundo. Base armor and AD growths decreased. Base stats, armor growth went from 3.5 to 3. AD growth went from 3.5 to 3. Garen. W bonus resistance decreased. Units kill cap increased. W Courage. Bonus resistance went from 0.25 armor resist and magic resist per stack to 0.2 armor resist and magic resist per stack. Bonus resistance until kill cap went from 120 to 150. Next we have Gragas. E base damage decreased later. E body slam continues with a base damage of 80 at rank 1, but instead of increasing by 50 with each rank, it now increases by 45 with each rank, capping out at 260. Next up is Hecarim. Base armor decreased, armor growth increased, Q damage amp per stack decreased, and now scales with bonus AD. W now heals from damage dealt and scales with AD. E damage decreased. Base stats, armor went from 36 to 32, armor growth went from 4 to 4.25. Q, Rampage, damage amplification per stack went from 5% to 2%, plus 1% per 33 bonus AD. W, Spirit of the Dead, healing from damage taken. Hecarim no longer heals 30% of damage taken by enemies within the area was removed. No more horsing around. Hecarim now heals for 30% plus 1% per 40 bonus AD of the damage he deals to a target. This is halved to 15% plus 1% per 80 bonus AD for damage dealt by allies. E, Devastating Charge. Minimum base damage went from 35 to 30, increasing by 20 with each rank. Maximum base damage went from 70 to 60, increasing by 40 with each rank. Heimerdinger. W initial rocket damage decreased later. W Hextech micro rockets. Initial rocket damage stays at 50 per rank, but now only increases by 25 with each rank. Maximum rocket damage stays at 90 with rank 1, but now increases by 45 with each rank. Jinx, Q crit strike bug fix. Q switcheroo. Fishbone splash damage crit strike bug fix was at 200%, is now down to 175%. Damage to the primary target was unchanged and has been correctly 175%. Pain, Q darken damage modifier increased. Q reaping slash. Darken damage modifier went from 55% of total AD to 65% of total AD. Kindred, Q cooldown decreased, base damage increased later. Q, Dance of Arrows, cooldown went from 9 seconds to 8 seconds. Base damage remains at 60, but now increases by 25 with each rank, maxing out at 160. Hogmaw, Q resistance reduction increased, E cost decreased. Q, Caustic Spittle, resistance reduction is now a base of 25 from 20, increasing with 3 with each rank. E, Void Ooze, cost went from 80 to 60, increasing by 10 with each rank. Lulu, W cooldown decreased, ally cast bonus attack speed increased early. W, Whimsy, cooldown went from a base of 16 to 15, decreasing by 1 second with each rank. Ally cast bonus attack speed went from a base of 20 to 25, increasing by 2.5 with each rank. Morgana, W damage against non-epic monsters decreased. W Tormented Shadow, damage against monsters went from 200% to 185%. Rumble, passive overheated bonus on hit damage decreased. Passive Junkyard Titan, overheated bonus on hit damage went from 10 to 50 plus 30% AP to 5 to 40 plus 25% AP. Set, W damage ratio increased, R damage ratio increased. W Haymaker, damage ratio went from 10% per 100 bonus AD to 20% per 100 bonus AD. R, the Showstopper, AD damage ratio went from 100% bonus AD to 120% bonus AD. Shen, R, Stand United, minimum shield went from a base of 175 to 140, increasing by 180 with each rank, plus 17.5% bonus health, plus 135% AP. Maximum shield went from 280 to 224, increasing by 288 with each rank, plus 28% bonus health and plus 216% AP. Taric, Q cost decreased later, update tether interaction with Master Yi. General, tether interaction, casting R Cosmic Radiance, E Dazzle, and W Bastion on Taric's linked ally that is not present on the map will no longer channel, show their VFX, or grant benefits respectively on them when they reappear, though abilities like Elise's E Repel, Master Yi's Q F Alpha Strike, etc. Q Starlight's Touch, cost remains at a base of 70 but now increases by 5 with each rank. Trundle, E Slow increased early, E Pillar of Ice, slow went from a base of 20 to 32, increasing by 7 with each rank. Vladimir, Q Transfusion, cooldown remains at base of 9 but now goes down by 1.1 with each rank. Xerath, Q damage increased, W base and enhanced base damage increased later. Q Arcano Pulse, damage went from a base of 80 to 70, increasing by 30 with each rank, plus 85% AP. W Eye of Destruction, base damage remains at 60 but now increases by 35 with each rank. Enhanced base damage went from a base of 100.02 to 100, increasing by 58.4 with each rank. Enemies in the center of the blast. Items. Dead Man's Plate went from a health of 400 to 300. Death's Dance, attack damage went from 50 to 55. Armor went from 40 to 45. Moonstone Renewer went from Starlight Grace heal of 60 to 70. With the Ornn upgrade, it remains from 60 to 70. Prowler's Claw, updated sand swipe targeting. Instead of targets enemy exactly at the cursor, it now looks for a target in the following order: nearest champion within 50 units of the cursor, nearest non-champion within 50 units of the cursor, nearest champion within 200 units of the cursor, and the nearest non-champion within 200 units of the cursor. Sunfire Aegis, immolate bonus damage to monsters, sorry if I said that wrong, 100% to 150%, or an upgrade is still 100% to 150%. Turbo Chem Tank, bonus movement speed went from 60% to 40%. It is the same with the Ornn upgrade. Wit's End, build path used to be Hearthbound Axe, Negatron Cloak, Dagger, 800 gold, is now Hearthbound Axe, Negatron Cloak, Longsword, 750 gold. Attack damage went from 30 to 40. In-game shop updates, improved the dropdown for item sets, now they're set up for success. Elixirs now display a cooldown in the quick buy panels so you can tell when the most powerful potions will be available for you to purchase. After purchasing a mythic item, additional mythics will stop pestering you in the builds menu. Horn items are displayed in the shop if you have the Great Horned one on your team. Summoner's Rift ranked Split 2 starts. It will be rolling out on Sunday, May 2nd at 11:59 p.m. local time. Shurima and MSI Clash. Shurima Clash, the second weekend of Shurima themed Clash, will be May 1st and 2nd. Team formation for the second weekend will open on April 26th. MSI Clash, the first weekend of the MSI themed Clash, will be May 8th and 9th. Team formation for the first weekend opens on May 3rd. Second weekend will be during patch 11.11. Bug fixes and QOL changes. Bug fixes where Viego would not properly copy Kindred and Shyvana's stacking passives. Fix a bug where, on possessing Kled, Viego would sometimes become mounted Kled with unmounted Kled abilities. Fix a bug where, after possessing Kindred, Viego would occasionally keep the Wolf's VFX for the rest of the game. Fix various bugs regarding Omnivamp and the Champion's stat panel. Omnivamp and the stat panel will now properly match up to the actual values a champion has. Fixed bug where Jace's W hypercharge would not update his attack speed correctly. Pogma's passive Cathian Surprise VO has been restored and is playing once again on all skins. Seraph's Embrace and Archangel's Staff are no longer blocked from being purchased if you own other items in the Lifeline group. Riftmaker and Trinity Force now grant Kaisa the appropriate amount of stats for her evolutions. Fix an issue where Rammus's Q Powerball would grant more move speed than intended when Predator is equipped. Shurili's Battle Song and Shurili's Requiem's Inspire passive no longer counts allied champions twice for its allies' motivated counter in its tooltip. Upcoming skins include the DWG Kennen, Twisted Fate, Nidalee Leona, and Jin skin, Conqueror Jax, and Conqueror Prestige Jax. There are a few different chromas as well. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any recommendations or suggestions to improve this, please let me know in the comments below. If you would like to get notifications whenever I post a patch notes video, please make sure to hit the subscribe button, and hope that you have a wonderful time with this new patch.